Well, 12:17 is the time, and it is a first alert weather day. You are taking a live look over an overcast Midtown. Now, this seems like it's going to be the best it's going to be for the rest of the day.
That's right, because in several hours, we're going to see a lot of rain. First alert meteorologist Cutter Martin joining us now with a look at where it's raining now and what time it's going to rain everywhere else.
The west side gets it first in the center of town and then the east side of town. But this is a 100% rain coverage sort of rain event today into tomorrow morning, a first alert weather day. Narrowing down that timing for you when it is late this afternoon for our west side, early evening in town through Saturday morning, but mainly early plans impacted here. And it's really the risk of widespread heavy rain. Secondary to that, the risk of isolated severe storms for parts of the area that we're concerned about. I think the biggest impact, it will slow your night owl travel tonight if you did have late evening plans, and could lead to days of river flooding, especially south of the city of Atlanta. So a lot to talk about here for the time being. First alert radar, we're still dry, but don't have to look too far to the west to find that rain. Cleburne, Randolph counties into Chattooga County and Floyd County, the first to get in on the wet weather, and then it gradually spreads eastward through the late afternoon and the early evening. If you're about to head out for lunch plans inside the perimeter, even outside of I-285 from Lawrenceville to Stockbridge, Smyrna, you're rain free. I know it looks like it's going to rain at any moment. Those clouds are dense outside, but it's not here yet. Let's plan out that evening commute for you. I think the evening rush, mainly before 6 p.m. in the city, just a low to moderate impact as rain moves in from our western suburbs. Now, if you have dinner plans tonight and you're not taking a ride share, I do think it will be a wet drive. Plan extra minutes. We're going to highlight that in red, give you the first alert for that, and especially the late night plans, a moderate to high level impact. It will have already been raining for hours by that point, rain heavier late this evening, and perhaps training downpours repeatedly moving over the same neighborhoods will boost that risk of some road flooding late this evening and tonight. Here we are at noon. This is just one forecast model's depiction of what will happen. Lots of green, but the lightest shading you see here over Gainesville, Athens, not really reaching the ground, but darker greens, yellows, oranges, certainly that is wet weather. We're going to bring in that first alert weather day. The need to be alert 5, 6 o'clock this evening. It's still pouring most of the area 10, 11 o'clock this evening. Though I will say models are a little bit less extreme with the big rainfall totals tonight into tomorrow morning. Same area of focus with this new data. It's along and south of the I-20 corridor where we could see repeated redevelopment of showers and thunderstorms into the wee hours of Saturday morning. And then by about sunrise Saturday, we will gradually pare back the risk of flooding. A level 1 risk of severe weather in addition to the risk of flooding in green. In yellow, a level 2 out of 5 risk, a slight risk of severe weather, Eatonton, Macon, Griffin down to LaGrange, wind gusts to 60 miles an hour. And here in this yellow shaded area, perhaps a tornado or two. A great evening to have the First Alert Weather app. To search First Alert Weather in your app or Google Play Store, or scan the QR code upper right hand corner of the screen. Make sure those alerts are turned on. We're dropping your rain chance pretty quickly tomorrow morning, back down to relatively dry weather with temperatures out the door in the mid to upper 50s tomorrow morning. Lots of clouds, but not a cold start. And we're back to 73 in Atlanta, Gainesville, Athens, Rome, and Noonan, trying to get into the 70s. A tricky temperature forecast tomorrow, but I do think much nicer, drier weather than today with pleasant conditions for your weekend grilling. And again, looking like we're going to see drier weather after 2, 3, 4 inches of rain that will fall tonight into tomorrow morning. Monday's nice, Tuesday is nice, Wednesday is nice. We're watching our next system late Thursday into next Friday. And a reminder, you need to spring forward, set those clocks forward 1 hour before you head to bed Saturday night.